So we're getting a little tour of campus. Go ahead, tell me the story.
So on the spot here between Hickey Dining Hall, Shalo, and De La Roche, this is where the original building for the campus was that burnt down in the 1930s. All that survived from that is the statue of the Blessed Virgin Mary, which is still up there. And you can see, it's amazing. If you look here, this is what the building looked like. And the Blessed Virgin Mary was right here, above the door to the chapel. Notice it was a different style. It was what they call a federal style. It was a dome over the chapel. And when it says that on this spot, on this holy spot, the Lord giveth in 1855, the Lord took it away in 1930, blessed be the name of the Lord.
And there was a fire that destroyed it?
The building was burnt down. Rumor has it that they think that the friars, remember electricity was still relatively being put into places, that the friars ran the electricity themselves and they screwed it up and burnt the place down. There's pictures all over the place of it, but this was put here, and this was the entrance to the chapel, which was right out here, and then it went over here. That used to be called Lynch Hall, and then they were building Devereaux at the time. Devereaux was supposed to be a quad. They stopped it because they needed to get it done so that they could house the students. But this is where the chapel was. These stones.
So this area was classrooms or what?
It was classrooms and residential.
Oh, both.
So it was all built. This was one of the original buildings, and originally it was just one section, and then they kept building out as they got more money.
Wow.
You'll see there's a picture of the original friars that are standing in front of this, and then they added these things. So it was classrooms, just like Devereaux. Devereaux used to be friars lived on, after the fire. The friars lived on the first floor, faculty lived on the second floor, seminarians lived on the third floor, and then fourth and fifth were for the guys who weren't seminarians. That was after the fire that took this building down. So this building had the seminary in it, and faculty used to live here too. So these stones are what's left of the threshold. But here's the cool part, which we're just showing you.
Well, that was pretty cool. So
it says right there, site of the seminary door where sacred feet have trod, placed in memory of Reverend James Dolan, OFM. And this is the threshold right here. But this here is the door to the tabernacle of the Friary Chapel, or the chapel at St. Bonaventure College. And this was a very traditional Franciscan Catholic imagery of a pelican plucking her breast, and because they were carnivores, and using the flesh to feed their baby, much like Christ will suffer for us and feed us with his flesh.
Wow.
And that's why this would be on the door. They salvaged this from the fire and built it into this piece right here. And these stones are from the basically the foundation, and these were the stairs. It's kind of cool. It's on this spot.
I had no idea. I've been here my entire life. I had no idea.
But that's what this
Wow.
is. And this has been here since we were students here, Jim.
Wow.
So kind of cool, right?
Very cool. All right. Thanks so much, Greg.
Hope that